Good morning students, how are you? I hope you are studying well at home. Well, we have started chapter number 6, retirement of a partner. Today we are proceeding this chapter. In yesterday's video we have discussed about the changing profit sharing ratio of the partners, okay? When a partner is taking retirement, so what is the new profit sharing ratio of the firm and gaining ratio, okay? All these things we have discussed in our previous video. Today we will talk about the treatment of goodwill, how the goodwill will be treated at the time of a retirement of a partner. Well students, retirement of a partner. You have to understand the concept of goodwill first, although we have discussed it many times. Goodwill is the amount of compensation, okay? This has been treated in a different way at the time of admission and at the time of retirement. At the time of admission, goodwill means compensation that has to be brought in by the incoming partner, new partner, because the old partners, they are sacrificing their share. So the new partner is bringing the compensation amount or goodwill amount and giving to the sacrificing partners in the sacrificing ratio that we have done. Now, one of the existing partner is leaving the firm, he is taking retirement, he is going and he is he has left his share for the old partners, alright. So these old partners, maybe all, maybe a few ones, so we have given the name gaining partner. So these gaining partners will be paying the compensation, means paying the goodwill to the retiring partner, alright. So how this has been done? A very simple entry I am telling you. Suppose the amount of goodwill is 50,000 and there were 3 partners in the firm, A, B and C, alright. So C is taking the retirement, alright, and this amount of the compensation, this is of the share of C. I didn't give the whole question, I have just simplified the thing and I have given you the exact figure only. A and B are gaining the ratio which is sacrificed by C, alright. So the entry will be the simplest one, A and B they are gaining, okay, they are gaining, so they have to give, and this goodwill will be adjusted through their capital account. So A's capital account debit and here it is B's capital account debit to who is the retiring partner, C, and C is receiving this compensation, receiving the amount of goodwill. So his account will be credited to C's capital, alright. His share is 50,000 and he has sacrificed this share between A and B in the equal ratio. Equally he has given his ratio, so equally he will get the compensation from these people, fine. So 25,000 each he will be getting from these one, so their capital account will be debited and it is received by the retiring partner C, so his capital account has been credited here. Well students, I am taking one of the example, you will understand better. I hope it's clear. Here we don't write premium for goodwill so and so as we have done the treatment at the time of admission. There the treatment was totally different because the terms and conditions were different and here it is different. So this is the basic rule of the goodwill, okay. This is the basic transaction where these are the gaining partners, gaining जो ratio gain कर रहे हैं उनको compensation देना है तो capital debit हो जाएगी, and this person his capital account will be credited as he is getting the compensation, alright. So I am taking one illustration, you will understand better. So I am taking illustration number 14 and here this is X, Y and Z were partners in a firm sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3 to 1. This is X, Y and Z. 3:2:1, alright. This is their profit sharing ratio. Now Z retired and a new profit sharing ratio between X and Y was 1:2. Student Z is taking retirement and the new firm will be there, and in new firm X and Y are the partners and their profit sharing ratio will be 1:2. Fine. So here we have old profit sharing ratio, we have new profit sharing ratio. So easily we can find out gaining or sacrificing ratio. So further it is telling on Z's retirement, Goodwill of the firm was valued at 30,000. Rupees 30,000 has been decided for goodwill. And be attentive students, value, this goodwill is of the firm, the whole firm's goodwill, or the retiring partner, that you have to take care. So it's telling goodwill of the firm was valued at 30,000. I've told you in the chapter of admission also, you have to be very attentive at this point. Okay, here this 30,000 goodwill, this is of the firm. Firm's goodwill means everyone's share is there, and if I say this is the goodwill related to Mr. Z, so Z's share. Okay. Further it is telling pass necessary journal entry for goodwill without opening the goodwill account. Okay. It's telling without opening the goodwill account, that means the normal question. When we create the goodwill, so I will be telling you in the next illustration. Here we have a normal question, students. This was the profit sharing ratio of X, Y and Z. Z is taking retirement, and after Z's retirement we have X and Y remaining in the firm, and their new profit sharing ratio is 1:2. Alright, although you know it how to find out, but I am telling you in one question only. And the gaining ratio, formula of gaining ratio is new ratio minus old ratio. Okay, if I talk about X, so what is the new ratio of X, and its total is 3 students, right? So the ratio of X new is 1/3 and Y's ratio will be 2/3. Alright, so this is new ratio minus old. What is the old ratio of X? If I talk about X, so its total is 6. Okay, so this is minus 3/6, and here Y is 2/6. Okay, so I can say this is 1/2. We have simplified, or you can let it be like this only. This is minus 1/6, and here you find it is 2/6, right students? So please focus on this. If I talk about Mr. X, students, I have used the formula, please be attentive. Gaining ratio, the formula is of gaining ratio new minus old. I have put the formula of gaining ratio new minus old, and the figure is in minus. Okay, the figure which come in positive, so this is my gaining ratio. Alright, 2/6 is the gaining ratio, but this 1/6 is what? This is sacrificing ratio. Okay, quite possible that in the old partner somebody else is also sacrificing. Not only the retiring partner is giving the share, sometimes this happens. The existing partner says ki my share is very less, so the existing partner even sacrifice in favor of the another partner, right? So here I think it's clear, Z is taking retirement, and who is gaining? Y is gaining. Okay, so Y's account debit, because he is gaining, so he will be paying the compensation, and the total amount of compensation was 30,000. And how much Y is gaining? He is gaining 2/6. Alright, so I will calculate 2/6, and that comes 10,000. So Y's capital account, Y's capital account debited by 10,000 to whom is he paying? He is paying to the retiring partner, and the share of retiring partner you can say this is 1/6. Z का share क्या है? 1/6. Okay, so if I calculate this 1/6, so you found that this is 5,000, right? So to Z's capital it's 5,000. And you can see here, not only Mr. Z is sacrificing the share, even X is also sacrificing in favor of the old partner, that means Mr. Y. Okay, so X is sacrificing, X will also get, X capital account is also credited by 5,000. Right students, so this is the basic entry. Those who gain that, either this is the single partner or all the partner, their capital account will be debited, and the partner who is taking retirement, his capital account will be credited, and if anybody else in the firm is also sacrificing like this Mr. X, so his capital account will also be credited like this question. Hope it is clear. Now this was the case when we don't have to raise the goodwill account in the books. Okay, they have just told us that this is the value of goodwill of the firm or of a retiring partner, and we have calculated the compensation, right, and we have done the treatment. But sometime they may say that you have to create this goodwill account in the books, means you have to show the goodwill in the books, right. Then what to do? First we create the goodwill account and then we write off it later on, right. So I am taking one of the example. So here we don't have to do it 2 times. First I will explain and then I will take example, so this will take double time. I hope it is clear. Once again I am reminding you students, we have done 3-4 times in the class the goodwill account. See, we have 2 kind of goodwill. One is self-generated goodwill and another one is acquired goodwill, which you purchase, and that comes with the purchases of the business. Okay. So purchase goodwill, suppose you have purchased the business, so its reputation, its goodwill is also being purchased by you. So this is an assets for you and you value this and you show in your balance sheet, asset side of the balance sheet, alright. So this can be valued, alright. Okay. Second kind of goodwill is self-generated goodwill, means you have started your business from very initial stage and you have worked hard like anything and you have created very good brand and name in the market. So you have created the goodwill of your business. This is self-generated goodwill, and we don't show this kind of goodwill in the asset side of the balance sheet. I hope it is clear. One is self-generated, another one is acquired or purchased. Okay. Now it is telling that you have to show this goodwill, means we have to create this goodwill. So whenever we create the goodwill, goodwill is your assets, so we have to debit the goodwill, okay, and then we show, we distribute it in between all the partners including the retiring partner. This is the case when we raise the goodwill. I will show you practically. And when we write off, so we credit the goodwill and we debit the partner's capital account, remaining partners, note the retiring partner, and in their new profit sharing ratio. That way the things automatically takes place. Okay, let's see how. Well, they have given one illustration, illustration number 1 on page number 6.11. Okay, pause the video, go through the statement first very properly and then start it. So illustration 1 is telling this is Amit, Amrit and Akhil were partners sharing profits in the ratio of 3:2:1. 3:2:1. This Amit, Amrit and Akhil, 3 partners were there. Akhil retired from the firm. Akhil means the last one. He has taken the retirement on 1st April 2020. On which date goodwill of the firm was valued at rupees 1,20,000, right students? So we have valued the goodwill. This is goodwill of the firm. Okay, goodwill of the firm has been valued at 1,20,000 rupees, and further it is telling pass the necessary journal entries giving effect to goodwill on Akhil's retirement, raising goodwill at its current value, right students? If he doesn't put this statement ki Akhil's retirement raising goodwill, so we would have done the question in a normal way, but as he is telling that on his retirement we have to raise the goodwill account, alright. So we have to raise the goodwill account. And another important thing you must notice, they didn't give any new profit sharing ratio, neither they have given the new profit sharing ratio nor they have given any hint about the gaining. Okay, on with that the goodwill of the firm was valued so and so, alright. So what to do? I have to raise the goodwill first. How to raise the goodwill? Goodwill is your assets and assets are having debit balances. So I will show goodwill account debit 1,20,000 to Amit's capital to Amrit's capital to Akhil's capital, right? 3 partners are there, and the old profit sharing ratio is 3 to 1. So this 1,20,000 will be divided in, if I do the total, that's 6. So this is 3 by 6. This comes 60,000, okay, and here it is 2 by 6. It's 40,000, and here it comes 20,000, okay. So this way we have divided the goodwill. We have raised the goodwill account in the books of the firm. There is a logic, students. See, assets है, फर्म की असेट्स है 1,20,000. आज की डेट में अगर मैं वैल्यू करूं अपने बिजनेस को तो उसकी गुडविल बनती है 1,20,000. नॉर्मली हम क्या करते हैं, क्योंकि ये हमारी सेल्फ जनरेटेड है तो हम बुक्स में रेज नहीं करते हैं, एंड हम वैसे ही कैपिटल अकाउंट के थ्रू उसको बांट लेते हैं. ना तो हमें बुक्स में दिखाने की ज़रूरत है, ना राइट ऑफ करने की ज़रूरत है. तो नॉर्मली हम वही वाला मेथड फॉलो करते हैं, द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन विच आई हैव टोल्ड यू. But if your question specifically it is asking about raising the goodwill, then this thing has been followed. So you should understand the concept. There will not be problem throughout the life. Okay? कि एक assets है जो अभी तक नहीं दिखाई गई है, अनरिकॉर्डेड assets kind of thing, जो आपको सब पार्टनर्स को देनी है. सब पार्टनर्स को देनी है तो उनके ओल्ड प्रॉफिट शेयरिंग रेशियो में देंगे. गुडविल अकाउंट डेबिट टू ऑल द पार्टनर्स इन देयर old profit sharing ratio. Okay, simple. This is what? Raising the goodwill. Now, as you know, a self-generated goodwill will not be shown in the books, so I have to write off. हमें write off भी करना है. Simultaneously हमें वो वाली condition भी पूरी करनी है कि जो retiring partner है उसको compensation मिल जाना चाहिए, और देगा कौन? जो partner gain कर रहा है, right? So if I pass this entry, so automatically the things will be done itself. Okay, so let me find out their sacrificing and gaining ratio first. Okay, so students, I have told you yesterday we have discussed all the profit sharing ratios. Okay, so this Akhil is taking retirement and nothing else is given. So the first question of yesterday's topic was this: Akhil has taken the retirement, so their new profit sharing ratio is 3:2, and otherwise also जो उनका gaining ratio है वो भी 3:2 ही रहेगा. Okay, so their gaining ratio is 3:2 and their new profit sharing ratio is also 3:2. Fine. Okay. Now, how to write off the old partners, the remaining partners? Who are the remaining partner? Amit and Amrit. So their capital accounts will be debited. Amit's capital account debit, and here it is. Amrit's capital account is also debited to goodwill. Goodwill कितने से? The same amount, that is 1,20,000, and I will write off between these partners in their new profit sharing ratio. What is the new profit sharing ratio? 3:2. How to calculate? This comes 3 by 5. It is 72,000, and when it comes to, so this comes 48,000. Okay, so 72,000 is the share of Amit and 48 is of Amrit, right students? I hope it is clear. First, I have raised the goodwill account debit to all the partners, including the retiring partner also, in their old profit sharing ratio 3:1. Okay, then goodwill यहाँ पे debit हुआ है 1,20,000 से, students you can see, and here it has been credited by 1,20,000. ठीक है, तो debit and credit हो गया, तो goodwill क्या हो गया? Nil हो गया. That means we have written off the goodwill, cancel, and here you can say Amit's capital account and Amrit's capital account, this has been debited in the new profit sharing ratio. Okay, so this was the old ratio and this is the new ratio. Automatically students, new ratio minus old ratio क्या होता है? Gaining ratio. तो automatically अब जब आप इनको minus करके देखेंगे तो gaining ratio आ जाता है. ठीक है, so this is your entry. All right. Now next, very important question I'm taking, students. Although the concepts are same, but it needs a little time to understand the question. Fine. Students, this is your illustration number 17. Pause the video and go through illustration number 17. So this illustration number 17 is telling A, B and C are partners sharing profits in the ratio 4:3:1. Students, its statement is very important. Once again I am telling you, don't take it lightly, try to understand. पहले अपने आप ध्यान से पढ़ो, फिर मेरी लैंग्वेज सुनो, ठीक है? So their old ratio is given, then B retires, giving the share of profits to A and C for 8,100. Rupees 3,600 being paid by A and 4,500 by C. Now what's special? Well, the statement is not giving you simply that this is the ratio, okay? Till now we were getting the ratio ki 3:2 is the new ratio, or this is the sacrificing ratio, that way the things were given. But here they have calculated the amount. जो हमारा गुडविल अलग से दिया, अभी तक हम क्या करते थे, गुडविल हमें अलग से दिया होता था एंड उस गुडविल को आप कैलकुलेट करते थे कि ये हमारा कंपनसेशन का अमाउंट है. तो यहाँ पे जो अमाउंट दिया है 8,100 सेल प्राइस दिया है, तो दिस इज इटसेल्फ अ कंपनसेशन अमाउंट. ओके, इन्होंने कैलकुलेट करके दे दिया है. सो इट्स टेलिंग, इज दैट क्लियर स्टूडेंट्स? आई एम टेलिंग टिल नाउ वी वर गेटिंग सम अमाउंट ऑफ द गुडविल. अभी तक हमें क्या मिलता था कि द फर्म गुडविल ऑफ द फर्म इज़ वैल्यूड एट 1,20,000. ठीक है, ये पूरी फर्म की है, इसमें से रिटायरिंग पार्टनर का हम शेयर निकाल लेते थे. ठीक है, अब इस क्वेश्चन में आपको दिया है 8,100. ओके, ये क्या है? गुडविल ऑफ रिटायरिंग पार्टनर. हैव यू अंडरस्टूड? ये एक तरह से वो अमाउंट है जो हमारा गुडविल ऑफ रिटायरिंग पार्टनर हुआ करता था. अब इसमें से जो गेनिंग पार्टनर्स हैं वो दिया करते थे और रिटायरिंग पार्टनर लिया करता था. तो दैट इज़ व्हाट दे हैव टोल्ड. वंस अगेन आई एम रीडिंग. बी रिटायर्स गिविंग हिज शेयर ऑफ प्रॉफिट्स टू ए एंड सी फॉर 8,100. यानी दोनों को अपना शेयर कितने में दे दिया? 8,100. नाउ सेपरेटली दे हैव टोल्ड that 3,600 being paid by A is 8,100 में से 3,600 has been paid by A and 4,500 paid by C. Okay, so this 3,600 paid by A and 4,500 paid by B. Have you understood, students? Okay, so if you calculate the ratio, it is 4/5. Okay, so their ratio is 4/5. Now let's start the question. So this they have already solved for us how much amount is paid by them. Okay, A and B are giving, so their capital account will be debited. A's capital account debited, B's capital account debited to who is getting? C's capital account. C is taking retirement because as he is selling his share, he has sold his share at this rate 8,100 and he has received 3,600 from Mr. A and 4,500 from Mr. B. Is this entry clear? Okay. Now he is telling further that B retires giving his share to this and that paid by them. Profit for the year after B's retirement was 10,500. Very soon we will deal. And in the last it's telling you are required to give necessary journal entry to record the transfer of B's share to A and C. Second आपको देना है calculate new profit sharing ratio and distribute the profits between A and C. That also we will do. And the last line it is telling, don't ignore till last. A and C bring the necessary amount. Okay, सो इट्स टेलिंग A एंड C ब्रिंग्स द नेसेसरी अमाउंट, कि जो अमाउंट ज़रूरी था वो A एंड C लेके आए हैं. तो A एंड C को कितना पे करना है? This is the amount. Okay, so they have brought this amount. And students, 11th wali concept we have to think from business point of view, and everything we are recorded in the books of the business. Okay, so what is coming in the business? Cash account debited 8,100. Okay, and they are bringing, right? They are bringing. तो कैसे लेके आते हैं? कैपिटल में ही आता है ना. If any of the partner is bringing this amount, of course he is giving also. ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड. इनको देना है और ये कहा कि सफिशिएंट अमाउंट लाना है, तो कितना लेके आएंगे? जितना इनको देना है. तो पहले इन्होंने दे दिया, देना कैपिटल से देना है, कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट हो गया. अब लेके आएंगे, कम पड़ गया ना, कैपिटल में से इतना निकल गया, तो इतना ही वो लेके आएंगे तो उनकी कैपिटल क्रेडिट हो जाएगी. कैश अकाउंट डेबिट टू A's कैपिटल अकाउंट एंड टू B's कैपिटल अकाउंट. दिस इज 3,600 and 4,500. All right, and here we have done this, and further it is telling who is taking retirement. It's students, by mistake I have written this. It is B who is taking retirement. Let me go through it once again. Yes, A and C are purchasing the share and B is taking retirement. Okay, A and C. Hope it is clear. Okay, A and C are the remaining partner. B is taking retirement. तो B की कैपिटल को क्रेडिट कर दिया, A and C ने पे कर दिया, and A and C are bringing the sufficient amount in cash. Okay, now we have paid this amount to B. अब B रिटायरमेंट ले रहा है, right? अभी तक हमने ये एंट्री नहीं की थी, but this is a special kind of question. So when B is taking the retirement and we have calculated the whole amount, so we have to pay. B को आप पे करेंगे तो B's capital account debit, because they are bringing the sufficient cash to pay the B. Fine. The question is telling regarding that. Okay. Second line it is telling, I am reading it once again for you, so you should not get confused. B retires, giving his share of profit to A and C for 8,100, so and so. Being paid by A and C, that means they have paid to Mr. B and B has received. So B's capital account debit to cash account. We are doing from firm's point of view. तो पहले इसकी कैपिटल में डाल दिया, कैपिटल में डालना इज नॉट अ पेड, वो हमने अकाउंट सेटल किया है. ठीक है, यहाँ इसकी कैपिटल में आ गया. अब जब हम पे करेंगे तो ख़त्म हो जाएगी ना, इसकी कैपिटल बिजनेस से चली जाएगी. ठीक है, तो B's कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट 8,100 to cash 8,100. Right, so this way we have done these entries. Okay, now we have to calculate one more thing, new thing he has introduced in this question. He's telling profit for the year after B's retirement. Okay, B has taken the retirement, बिजनेस चल रहा है. बी के रिटायरमेंट के बाद ए एंड सी आर स्टिल कंटिन्यूइंग एंड योर बिजनेस हैज़ अर्न्ड प्रॉफिट 10,500. ओके, तो 10,500 का आपका प्रॉफिट है. तो ये प्रॉफिट आप डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करेंगे, किसको करेंगे? रिमेनिंग पार्टनर्स को. इन विच रेशो? आई डोंट हैव अ रेशो, यू नो, आई हैव टू कैलकुलेट द न्यू प्रॉफिट शेयरिंग रेशो. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, व्हाट आई हैव, हमारे पास क्या है, हमारे पास फर्म का दिया है 4:3:1. ठीक है, ये हमारा ओल्ड प्रॉफिट शेयरिंग रेशियो है 4:3:1. दिस इज ओल्ड रेशियो. ओके, एंड वी हैव अ गेनिंग रेशियो ऑल्सो. ये जो है 4:5, ये क्या है? गेनिंग रेशियो 4:5. फाइन स्टूडेंट्स, व्हेन वी हैव टू थिंग्स, तो थर्ड वन इजीली वी कैन कैलकुलेट. We have a old ratio, we have a gaining ratio, we can find out the new ratio. ठीक है, 4:5 को आप कैलकुलेट कर लेंगे. किस तरह से करेंगे? आई एम जस्ट गिविंग यू द हिंट ओनली. 4:5 गेनिंग रेशियो है. गेन क्या कर रहे हैं? बी का शेयर. बी कौन है? दिस इज ए, दिस इज बी एंड सी. तो बी का शेयर कितना है? 3. If you do the total 8. Okay, and the share of B is 3/8. B's share is 3/8, right? So this 3/8 has been divided by the old partners in 4:5. So I have to distribute. So how much is taken by A? A के पास कितना आ जाएगा? 3/8 टोटल रेशो था, इसका कितना मिल जाएगा इसको? 4/, इसका टोटल 9, 4/9, ठीक है। एंड B के पास कितना आ जाएगा? ये सॉरी C के पास ये B का रेशो है और इसका शेयर है 5/9, ओके। सो दिस कम्स right, and if you simplify you can do this, let it be 12 and it's 72, ठीक है। So in this ratio they have taken it's 4/24 and it's 5/24. This ratio they have taken, right? गेन किया, ये B का रेशो इतने शेयर में ले लिया, तो इनका नया रेशो क्या बन जाता है? A का पहले कितना था? 4/8. Now it is how much he has taken? 4/24. And B का कितना था? 1/8 plus 5/24 they have taken. And this comes 8/24, okay. So the ratio is 16/24 and here it is 8/24. Denominations are equal and here we can see simplified, this is 2:1. Understood students how they have calculated the new profit sharing ratio, okay. In brief I am telling you, this was the old ratio, this was the gaining ratio, ठीक है, and this was the B's ratio. तो B का रेशो हमारे पास रह गया है, किस रेशो में हम बांट लेंगे? A और C 4:5 में बांट लेंगे। तो we have broken this 3/8, 3/8 को हमने ब्रेक कर दिया किस रेशो में? 4:5 में, ओके। तो A को मिला 4/24 and C को मिला 5/24. ये this has been received by A and this has been received by C, okay. This way they have taken. Now we will add in their share. A का पहले रेशो क्या था? 4/8, 4/8 plus whatever is received by A, this is 4/24, so this comes 16/24. And C का रेशो था 1/8 and now 5/24, this 5/24 C has received, so we have added in his account and he received 8/24. That's all. So this is their new profit sharing ratio. Hope it is clear. 2:1 is a new profit sharing ratio. And I think this is quite unique question. Well, the last one, last transaction, he is telling that after the retirement of Mr. B, there was a profit in the firm that was 10,500, okay. 10,500 का profit था. This I have to distribute, okay, and this will be received by the remaining partner. Students, you have learned it very well. When we distribute the profit, that is distributed through profit and loss appropriation account, because profit transfer to the P&L appropriation and there we distribute. How much profit? 10,500 to, this is A's capital and to C's capital. 10,500 will be broken in 2:1, so 2/3. It's 7,000 and here this will be 3,500, right students. So this way we have completed this illustration number 17. You should mark it, so whenever you do the revision you must do it, all right. And in the last I will take a small question and the last one of this goodwill. that is hidden goodwill. Students, we have done the hidden goodwill at the time of admissions of a partner also, okay. So hidden goodwill is quite clear. When you don't give any admission without compensation, you take the compensation. So in the same way this happens at the time of retirement also, okay. Students, I have told you at the time of retirement what the partner is taking. Partner is taking his capital, profit of the revaluation account. If losses are there, so we take it back, okay. Some reserves, other kind of thing. Means after doing all the adjustments which you have learned in the admission of a partner, okay. So whatever the balance comes in his capital account, that amount the person takes at the time of retirement, right. Now, so what happens hidden goodwill? After all the adjustments, I found Mr. C is taking retirement, okay. And I have calculated after doing all these things, after preparing partner's capital account, that C's share is 50,000 after all the adjustments. And I said, okay, why to indulge in these kind of complicated process of valuing the goodwill and all. I have decided the account in 75,000. In total, I will be paying you 75,000. So students, why should I pay this 25,000 extra? Am I mad? I don't think, okay. So 50,000 uska account settle hua and you said, okay, I will pay you 75,000. So you are paying something extra more than the account. So this extra is the compensation, okay. So that way, see, we didn't use the name goodwill. हमने goodwill नहीं कहा, हमने compensation नहीं कहा, but it is understood by all the parties that why am I paying something extra than the amount has been settled in the partner's capital account. So this extra amount is treated as hidden goodwill. So let's see a small question. So all the doubts will be clear. Illustration number 19. Pause the video, go through the question and then come back. This is Amal, Vicky and Chandu are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 1:2:3. And further it's telling Chandu retires and his capital after making adjustments and reserves and gain, profit and revaluation, that is 2,20,000, okay. Chandu is taking retirement and after doing all the adjustments, his capital account stands credit for this much amount, 2,20,000. And Amal and Vicky agreed to pay him 2,50,000 in full settlement of his claim, right students? So the remaining partner, Amal and Vicky, simply I can say A, B and C. C is taking retirement and they have settled the account after all the adjustments as 2,20,000 and these two partners, they decided to pay him 2,50,000, okay, in total. So why they are paying something extra and how much extra? 2,50,000 and this is 2,20,000. So what is the extra? It's 30,000 extra, okay. So this 30,000 extra which is given by these two people, this is termed as hidden goodwill or inferred goodwill, okay. Right students, now it's telling pass necessary journal entry for the treatment of goodwill if new profit sharing ratio is decided at 1:3. This is the new profit sharing ratio, okay, and we have old profit sharing ratio. So easily we can find out gaining and sacrificing ratio and they have calculated in this question. So I am not calculating it here for you. You should also do something yourself and the ratio comes 1:5, okay. This is their gaining ratio. Alright students, how to calculate? New ratio minus old ratio we have calculated and that's 1:5 and I have to pass the entry. Entry क्या होगी? 30,000 आपका goodwill है. जब आप goodwill देते हैं, ठीक है, so who is taking retirement? जो जा रहा है, जिसको compensation मिलना है, C, उसका capital account credit हो जाएगा to C's capital account by whole 30,000, right? Who is paying? A and B. So A's capital account debit and this is B's capital account debited. Alright, 1:5, okay. So just divide this 30,000 in 1:5, that comes 5,000 and 25,000. Right, students? Well, that's all in the treatment of the goodwill. Students, it's my suggestion. See, whatever the problems are persisting these days hardly matter, but at last all these problems will be resumed one day, everything will be normal, but your studies will suffer. So please do your studies properly, okay? Don't skip the lectures. Whatever the videos you are getting, just do it properly and do the homework. Don't wait for the homework, students. You should have this kind of feeling, you know. You know it very well, you are 12th class students and you know the pattern very well, how I teach and what kind of homeworks I am giving. The related, I have told you 4-5 illustrations and we have approximately 5-6. So you just complete all the illustrations regarding the topics and complete the back questions also, okay? Don't wait for any one signal that I will be giving you, then you will be doing, okay? So please keep practicing, keep revising. Thank you.